Real quick, y'all should go follow my Twitch. I think I'm gonna stream Red Dead Redemption over the weekend because I'm on chapter 3 and I want to finish that. So yeah, link in the description. And yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, so this chapter starts off with Todo revealing his newly modified Boogie Woogie, and it's shown that he now uses an instrument called a vibra slap, which is a percussion instrument that strikes the ball against a wooden box that has teeth. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I ain't never seen this vibra strap thingamajig doohickey in my entire life, and I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't either. So let me show y'all how this works.
Have the ball facing up, and then you're gonna strike the ball. And the teeth rattle. You can use your palm. You can use your fist.
The only real difference between Todo and this guy in the video is that unlike the guy, Todo hits it with a wooden plank instead of just letting it go. Y'all get the point. Todo replaced his lost left hand with the vibra slap and altered the clapping activation condition of Boogie Woogie. Instead of that, he only has to strike the metal ball into the wooden box. And thanks to this, Todo is now able to switch around 50 times per second. Mahito was not kidding when he said that he improved his arm, really made this man overpowered. So basically, Sukuna, Yuji, and Todo are now moving like they're in a roulette table, constantly switching about. Then, on the next page after a swap, we see Sukuna getting ready to hit Yuji. But just before that happens, Todo hits a swap and they hit this devious two-piece combo on Sukuna. Got him hitting the Then, we get a little insight on Todo's technique. Since the vibra slap has multiple impacts after it hits the wooden plank, cause you know, vibrations, Todo placed a binding valve to limit the number of switches. Through this binding valve, he was able to increase the number of targets affected by his technique and boosted its range of effect. And with help from Akutami and the Gojo Lake Company, colony, which is the colony where Takaba and Kenny were fighting, he was able to complete the adjustments for his technique, and thanks to that, he was able to retrieve the sorcerer stuck in Sukuna's domain. This also confirms that Todo was there to help switch with Yuta so that they could kill Kenny, which is good to know because ain't no way Yuta was gonna move like that. And we get back to the fight, and Sukuna's over here saying that out of all the sorcerers, Todo seems to be the hardest to take down, also saying that he appeared at the worst time possible. He trying his best to ignore Yuji right now, but not for long. Then Todo does this nice little move, jumping off the rubble and swapping with Sukuna, trying to take him out mid-air. I already know Sukuna's on that, weaves that effortlessly with the skywalk, which got Todo a little confused, but he makes a mental note to know that Sukuna can move like that. Then we see Yuji come in, cock back and throw a rock imbued with cursed energy. He swaps with that and steps on this man like a doormat. And Sukuna can act nonchalant all he wants, but I know them size 13 romper stompers had that man hurting. But then again, I may be wrong. Cause after that, he gets up palming Yuji's face and goes in for the nefarious one-hand slam. But Todo is on that, swaps with Yuji, then swaps with him again, having Sukuna punch in air while Yuji gets his lick in. Then after that, Todo hits his doohickey again, and we see them posting up, menacing as hell. Especially Yuji, the old facial expression, head down, standing on 10 toes, he ready to get to work. Sukuna comments that since Todo can switch the minimum and maximum amount of switches from Boogie Woogie, it's basically impossible to get used to it, but he will have one chance to predict the switch. As he says this, Todo swaps with Yuji, and he booms this man through a pillar. Sukuna attempts to slash him with his mantle, but Todo is able to swap with that, so it don't work. Sukuna, now noticing that these two are locked in, reflects on the time Todo and Yuji did that pump fake swap with Mahito, and believes they're about to do him the exact same way. So he's like, aight then, gets ready to deliver a blow while Yuji does the same thing. But then, in the back of his eye, he sees Mei's crow coming from the side, and he's like, oh snap, I messed up, thinking that they about to swap with the crow. Does a quick U-turn as Todo goes in for the swap, and damn, they really had this man looking crazy. Got his big ass feet up in the air like he a ballerina. Haven't seen him make a face this confuzzled since he fought Gojo. And what did I say last time? Todo had his shit wide open like Tyreek Hill on a go route. There was nobody there. They done did it again. And we all knew what was gonna happen when we saw Yuji posted up like this. He on straight timing. Sukuna realizes quickly that he messed up. And Todo over here talking about tricks within tricks within tricks. He wasn't kidding when he said he had that 500,000 IQ. And you already know what's next. Yuji comes in with another black flash. He says so many in this fight that I have done lost count. What number is this? 9? 10? He keeps this up, he's gonna have more black flashes in this fight than Bill Russell has rings. I can't keep up. And Yuji isn't even done. Uses them claws of his and goes in on this man Sukuna. Got him leaking. and he's genuinely tweaking out right now, bro. I ain't never seen Yuji this man. I don't think I've heard this man say more than 2 words in this fight in about 2 months. He is truly certified locked in. Also, I don't know if y'all peeped this, but it looks like Yuji and Sukuna are holding on to something right here, and I do not know what this is or why it's there in the first place, but we're just gonna ignore that. But Sukuna hating ass straight up acts like he didn't even get pierced and gets ready to hit another domain expansion. Nigga's last one barely came together, built that out of sticks and stones, and you're already trying to make another one. Then the narrator starts saying that due to Sukuna's high CE efficiency, even with Yuta level CE reserves, he can still restore his burnt out curse technique and expand his domain once more. What can this man not do, bro? Seriously. And reminder, they said that he had Yuta CE levels 10 chapters ago. It has been 10 chapters and he still hasn't lost that cursed energy. For the god, this man is built different. He gets ready to hit that domain expansion, but just as that happens, he sees a figure in the dust. And that figure is none other than Gojo, the man that he split in half not even 30 chapters ago. Nigga has officially lost it. Them black flashes have given this man CTE. He hallucinating, bro. Too crazy. Nigga really doing my goat dirty. Honestly, that was a pretty quick chapter, at least for me. Basically with straight hands, besides a couple pages, and y'all know that's what I like to see. As for my thoughts on this chapter, this was really another masterclass by the man himself, Gege. Honestly, the whole Gojo thing really took away from how well Yuji and Todo were cooking in this chapter. It looks like that 100% jump success rate is gonna stay intact. But honestly, I don't think that Gojo is returning. It quite literally says that Sukuna is seeing the ghost of Gojo. It probably is, cause Sukuna is damn near death's door, running on straight fumes and still trying to hit domain expansions. Also, the fact that Sukuna is the only one seeing him and not Yuji or anyone else, who by the way can sense Gojo as well, makes this a lot more suspicious. Some other theories that I also saw was Wee swapping with Gojo's soul. That'd be funny as hell. Kenjaku taking over Gojo's body. If that happens, it's game over. Or Gojo coming back from a binding vow. And if that really happened, then Gojo would be useless, because if he can't use Infinity or the 6 size, then he'd be cooked. But me personally, I think Sukuna has gotten CTE. All them binding vows, domain expansions, and whatever tomfoolery he's been doing about to catch up to him. At this point, that bum Megumi ain't even gonna have a body to come back to. Sukuna messed everything up. But yeah, tell me how you feel in the comments. And no break next week, so I'll be there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
I just paid cash for that bitch with no insurance. I just paid cash for that bitch with no insurance. I just paid cash for that bitch with no insurance. Give it right back. Popping another.
Before we end it off, this video was sponsored by Anime Express. Anime Express has a variety of merchandise from all your favorite animes, such as Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, Demon Slayer, One Piece, and others. They got a variety of stuff and cool things, such as hoodies, t-shirts, necklaces, and this dope ass sword over here. Personally, my favorite is the Choso hoodie, cause as much as I be hating on bro, this shirt is tough as hell. And if you want 10% off, use my code NOAH10 at checkout. Link in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching.